joining us here in person in studio. Great to see you, sir. Big fan of yours from back in the day on The Wire. Orange is the New Black. And now Halo, available for streaming today on Paramount Plus. The man who plays the role of Master Chef, Pablo Schreiber, here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you, sir.
The Master Chef, yeah.
You are here. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
I mean, probably Master Chief. Pardon me.
No, it's you're
my
not.
God,
You're not the
did
first.
I really say that?
You're not the first.
Master Chief. My bad. Good to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
By the way, the success of this show was apparent by the fact that I was in SoFi Stadium watching the end of the AFC Championship game between the Chiefs and the Bengals on the big screen.
Yep.
And what was trending on my phone wasn't just the game,
Right.
but the trailer that debuted in the AFC Championship game for Halo.
Yeah, they did a big activation in that game. It was awesome.
Man.
Unfortunately, the schedule didn't quite work out because I wanted it to be for the Chiefs and Bills the week before.
Now that would have been huge.
You know, that was a game.
Oh
wasn't
my
it?
God, no doubt about that. But the trailer racked up 5 million views in just a couple of days.
That's
so
a few.
A couple things is how heavy is that? What you're wearing?
About 55 pounds. But it's not the weight, really. It's actually the fact that you can't lift your arms above your head.
Okay, that's significant.
It makes you a little bit immobile. That's the challenge of that thing. But we're working on it for second season. It's a great costume studio, actually. FBFX Studios out of London. One of the best. They made it for The Martian. They've done the suits for like so many great shows, and they do a great job with it. So we're working on it, modifying it.
Okay, so I guess I am mandated to ask you if you played Halo back in the day.
Yeah, I've answered that question a few times over the last couple of weeks.
I bet you have.
I did. I played in high school. I didn't grow up with TV and or video games. I grew up in rural British Columbia in the Canadian Rocky Mountains.
Okay, so
without entertainment. I grew up with trees.
So good old fashioned
nature,
outdoors entertainment.
Right.
Yeah. Go outside and
enjoy
entertain
the
yourself,
photosynthesis, kid.
Exactly. Use your imagination. That's why I'm here. Didn't have any of that stuff. So then I went to high school, moved to Seattle for high school when my folks split up, and my dad finally got a TV. And I would go to my friends' houses and play some Halo after school. That was my first introduction to it.
Yeah.
But I only played versus mode. I never played it as the story, like campaign mode.
Sure.
So I had no concept of it as a story game.
Sure.
And so as soon as I got the job, which was 2018, my first mission was obviously to go learn about everything Halo and digest all the mythology. And I was like immediately just overwhelmed and blown away by the extent of what's been established over 20 years. And it's not just the 6 mainline games, right? It's the novels, the animated shorts, they're just through multiple media sources, they've established this like really rich and beautiful mythology.
And then have a passionate fan base already locked in. That's
passionate.
Part of the reason why a show gets picked up for a second season before the first one even starts to stream.
I'm
sure.
First time I've been involved with a show that got picked up before we aired.
Congratulations on that. And so have you already gotten the sense of because when you're passionate fan bases, they are so locked in on what's real or what's close to hewing to their experiences. I don't know if you've gotten that yet.
Well, what's interesting, is this the Master Chief or Master Chef, depending on what. No, I was going to bring my chef hat.
I
honestly.
appreciate that. My glasses are all jacked up, man, but I should know anyway coming in.
No. I'm not giving you a hard time. The character is hugely iconic, right? Never takes his helmet off in the games because you're meant to be him when you play.
Right.
So if you lose the helmet and show the face, you blow the illusion that you're the guy. So a huge part of our show is exploring the dynamic and the tension between Master Chief the soldier and John the human. So we're taking the helmet off. That's been this sort of controversial thing, right? Is the fan base is like, you can't do it because you're going to blow this thing. But what has been overwhelmingly amazing to feel today is all these people that were so upset that the helmet was coming off are now saying how wonderful it is and how they're on board with it. And so far, knock on wood, I'll keep my fingers crossed, all that. The fan base seems to be extremely satisfied with what we're doing, which which is a huge blessing for us, and we're very happy about that.
Congratulations on that. You know me, man. You know I'm just going to beat myself up.
Don't do it, Rich.
I know.
Don't do it.
Honestly, like later on
It's
tonight, I'm just
okay.
going to go, what a moron.
But I get it, because remember earlier in the week I said Oakland instead of Las Vegas Raiders, and I was driving home and I felt so bummed out.
Rich, every time I speak, I make a mistake. So you're just,
No, you're nice enough to say that.
No,
but it's
and I
my
mean that.
job
You
to
know.
introduce somebody, and
When I say that.
it's you know, they're coming on the show. We had just met.
I was the other thing too. Is like we've never met him.
He's never
before.
been on the
come
show before,
Right.
you know, and I introduce, and I never do that.
Nope.
But I just didn't have my glasses on, and I looked down, and I didn't see the I and the E. I'm an old man. I'm frail.
It's like that Snickers commercial. Looks great. Who are the chefs?
Stop it. Our friend Tom Person, he just texted me this. You know, he's the one who makes all the he's the one who makes all the
Cedar Spills
woodwork
stuff.
around here.
It's
Cedar
amazing.
Spills out there. He made this season. It Gets Weird. Master Chef. Thanks, Tom. Normally you have my back, man.
fantastic.
That is.
Oh my God.
He did that. Wait a minute.
He texted me because I just put this on social media. You made my day. He texted that to me, and I'm like,
So Tom's a master at Cedar Spells. He's a master of wood and Photoshop.
look out,
can't you
guys.
do?
Look out, guys.
Tom,
Look out, everybody.
oh my God, that's amazing.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.